Hey there, Malco here. A little peek behind the curtain. So we just moved to this place about a year ago, and I had tossed a bunch of boxes. This is just like a quickie one-off, and I'm not doing vertical video. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Um, dumb. But I had just tossed a bunch of boxes up here. The previous owner did a really good job with the going into the joist and making sure it had proper support, all that fun stuff. It was really good. But when we moved in, I was just like, I'm just gonna toss beep, 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 toss stuff up there just to get it out of the way. And I'm trying to organize my office space, office slash hobby space. And I looked up, I got these new cabinets, these brown guys. But I was like, you know what? There's a lot of gaps up here. And so what I did was I went through and just filled in all the gaps. Boop, 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 boop. I had these little plastic storage boxes that I used to get my figures here. Had a bunch of them left over. My wife's like, just keep them because you might use them. But they were on the floor over there. And so I put them up here because they don't need to be there. I have my Jeep box. I have a box of boxes for my 6 scale stuff, all that. So I basically just consolidated and really made better use of the space, and it freed up a lot of space in my office proper. However, it's a can of worms, right? So I got these brown guys, and I'm like, these are going to be great because they'll be less cluttery looking. But the stuff that was there are these cases and stuff. And then I was like, well, so here we go. Move some cases from here, put them up there. Then put the brown guys in here. But to put the brown guys in here, I had to move these guys out. So now I have these guys out, this guy too. And I'm like, okay, well, this is going to be like a better organization space. But what do I do with these guys? And I realized again, going through these boxes, many of these boxes, some of them have 1/6 scale cars, kind of summary patio furniture, stuff like that. That's going to be useful. But a lot of it is just stuff that I haven't seen in a year since we've been here. It's been in a box. So I'm going to put the brown guys in. I'm going to take all these guys out. This is normal mode here. All these guys out from under. Push these guys back a little bit maybe, but I want to use the top a little bit in an organized way. And then go through all these boxes and just see what the hell's in them, and can stuff go out. So then I looked over here. I had this for a long time, and I noticed again misuse of space. I have crappy little boxes in here. I have stuff that's kind of barely fitting in there, all that kind of stuff. So, and then I have like, vehicles and stuff like that. So another thing I have for these guys are these little pull-out boxes, right? These little drawers that just kind of fit in these spaces. So I'm gonna get more of those and put them in over here, kind of organize this up a bit. This little crap like this is not gonna live there. No, no, no. Vehicles are all gonna be put together. I got the little Jeep and the big Jeep. Body parts, heads, all that kind of stuff are gonna go somewhere else, I think. I'm gonna put more of those little boxes in here. Again, work on the organization. I did it here. It doesn't look like it right now because I have this on here. It shouldn't be there. But all the stuff I use on the daily, with the exception of this mask and this box that should go with those other boxes, or a lot are out in plain sight. So I have backpacks, I have bags, I have, what are these? Computer stuff, it's not being focused on. Computer stuff, phones, laptops, blah, blah, blah. Cameras, little odds and ends, things that people might use. That was on here, that's working pretty well. And then I have these drawers that I keep my people in. And I also keep my people in these drawers here and over here. That's fine. These are all the World Box hard bodies that aren't going to be adversely affected by being in this thing. So it's slowly coming together. And then here, just to continue my storage journey, hands, feet, etc. I just keep getting more and more of these. It's just insane. I have little things in this Craftsman box that a friend of mine gave me that she did not need anymore. I was like, I'll take it. Little things in these two little drawers. I have shirts and things in here. It's turning into an organization video. I have like little dresses and stuff in here. I have, whoopsie. I have like more like specialized stuff in here, specialized coats and whatnot. So it's slowly coming together. And I have another one down here that has shoes, purses, lingerie, all that kind of stuff. But again, misuse of space because look, clutter. Look at all that clutter in there. So slowly it's coming together, very slowly. I think this is going to be a big thing. Switch back to my weird view here. My dog. Just from a visual standpoint, when I come in here, I don't want to see 1,000 dolls just lying around on here. I didn't want to see a bunch of random cluttery crap. I want to see it a little more clean. I'm never going to be 100% clean, but if I can get it to this level minus this, I think I'll be good. And then I just have to put things away after I'm done, which is another hard thing. So, you know, when I'm done shooting, or like this craziness that I built recently, instead of putting her here in the blue bar, I need to put her away somewhere. I need to put her, she'll probably go in the cabinet. Trying to use this cabinet more as well. And I'm seriously considering, bear with me, getting rid of some of my hot toys and stuff. Although what ends up happening, I found, is I'll say, oh, you know what, I should get rid of my 89 Batman, or I should get rid of my Bale Batman and Heath Ledger. I should get rid of my Iron Man collection. I should get rid of, you know, Falcon and Black Widow. And then I'll watch the movies. And I'll go, oh, look at my Batman. Oh, look at my Iron Man. Oh. So that's why I haven't sold them, because I've done that back in the day with a bunch of collectible anime stuff that I could not afford anymore. Because when I bought it like Long's Drugs. It was so easy to get. And then Reagan came in, started doing, you know, more taxes and stuff, as someone else is doing now. And that stuff dried up. And what I wanted more stuff. So I ended up selling that stuff because I thought, oh, I'll just buy it again if I want to, you know, because it'll be around, obviously. And then it wasn't around anymore and I can't get it. So now I'm like, well, what if I sell this stuff and then it's just not around anymore? And I can't, you know, a lot of the stuff I bought selling other collections of toys. Didn't pay anything for him. Didn't pay anything for most of that stuff. I paid little for him, but it was all toy trades. So now I'm thinking, you know, if I sold it, I wouldn't buy this again. I want to buy a, you know, $300 Hot Toys figure. But it was great when I was trading stuff. So I think I'm going to hold on to it. I think that's the wise move in this case. So that is my weird little update of, you know, kind of organization and storage it's a really big thing. And I've seen some people, like, this is just round one. Round two, I want to get rid of some of this stuff. I'm going to just get rid of stuff because there's stuff that's in boxes and it's just been in boxes forever. So why keep it if it's in boxes forever? And it'll free up space. Maybe they can be another set over there. I don't know. because I've seen some people that get beautiful like cases with opening doors and shelving, and everything's like super organized. There's like pull out drawers with like 1,000 different little things all lined up perfectly. I'm not going to get to that level, I don't think, but I could do better than this. So I'm starting that process. Uh, so that's exciting, but also kind of daunting. I think I should get rid of some of these storage boxes because I just noticed that I have some more up there that are empty. So how many storage boxes does one need in preparation for what? So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, this is a little peek behind the curtain. I do get comments sometimes where it's just like, oh, I wish I had such a cool, clean, organized space like you have. Yeah, I don't have that at all. I don't have a cool, organized space. I have a slightly dysfunctional zone where I could take photos. So I'm trying to work on that. New year, new me, months later. But anyway, comments, questions, concerns, suggestions, all welcome. Doesn't mean I'm going to take suggestions, but I would like to hear from you. Thank you for all my new followers. I just saw that I got a couple of more followers. I'm not really good at that either. I try to at least respond to people, and I really would like people to put out suggestions for videos. I want to know more about matching heads to bodies. I want to know about where to buy things or whatever it is, um, uh, newbie folks, if you don't want to put yourself out there on YouTube, hunt me down on Instagram and send me a direct message. I'll find you and I'll just direct message you. That's fine too. I really do like providing information to people. Even if it's, information like recently on Facebook, someone was like, where'd you get that vest? I want a vest like that. And I was like, oh, that was from like 2009. And I did some research to see maybe you can still find it. No, you can't. But I don't mind doing that stuff, and I actually like it a lot. I like helping people. So let me know in the comments. Direct message me on Instagram. Follow, like, subscribe, share, please. I'm not trying to make money on this because it's crazy. It's really hard to make money here, but I do like interactions that make me feel like I'm actually not screaming into a void. Anyway, so yeah, progress, I guess. I'm off tomorrow, so I think I know what I'm going to be doing when I'm not doing my freelance stuff. I think I'm going to be right here doing more of this madness. So anyway, thank you for watching the peek behind the curtain, and I will talk with you later.